back to For Real. It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for the News Moto, where you get to watch footage of a ride in Cambodia, and I update you on the news of the week. This week's ride is provided to us by Kelly from Autumn in Asia. Please be sure to visit his channel, watch all of his videos, and subscribe. As I read this, he is at 999 subscribers, so please help him out reaching that huge milestone. We know how much work it takes to get to that first 1,000. Anyway, his ride today is in Autumn province, which is a part of Cambodia that you might not have seen before. It's up in the northwest corner. On Sunday, I will put out the final video in our Bante Chamar series. Links to parts 1 and 2 will be below in the comments if you haven't seen them. At For Real, we donate all of the money we earn from YouTube to charities in Cambodia. Here is the total we've donated so far. As you can see, we have added the $800 from Heartprint's Match at May campaign. It is thanks to you watching our videos that we can make these donations. YouTube converts the time you spend watching into a dollar amount, and each month they deposit that money into our account. There's still time to donate to Heartprint's Match at May campaign if you haven't already and you'd like to. Please subscribe to For Real, and don't forget to also subscribe to our For Real Global channel. That's our channel for non-Cambodia content. The link is down below. For Real Global is going to be another way that we can help out local communities. Let's get into the news. Today is Wednesday, the 24th of May, and today we are going to party to help some poor paws, get the brown out of town, investigate the stink about no drink, and lastly, the royal turtles crack the final hurdle. If you're an animal lover in Siem Reap, pencil in the afternoon of Saturday, the 10th of June for ANGKOR PAWS Day. It will run from 2 to 7 p.m, and we'll be heading there probably around 4 p.m. Feel free to come along and hang out with us. It's going to be great fun. It will be held in the grounds of the beautiful FCC Hotel on the riverside, right in the centre of town. It's going to be an annual event that supports all of the animal-related charities, services and businesses in Siem Reap, almost like a furry expo. It will be a great opportunity to meet other animal-loving expats and locals. There will be a donations basket where you can drop off old towels, bedding, toys, and dog and cat food if you wish. You can also donate cash, and all the money raised will be divided between the rescue groups present on the day. There will be heaps of activities and displays, not to mention the opportunity to sit around with a cool beer or two in a lovely environment. You'd be surprised how many different things expats get involved in, and this is a great example where you can come along and see it for yourself. Hopefully, the next story may put an end to those horrible poop paper bins in toilet cubicles all around the kingdom. Cambodia's first toilet waste treatment plant will be up and running in Phnom Penh by the end of June. A spokesperson said, in the next 2 months, we will inaugurate the first toilet waste treatment plant. This is a huge project like never before. An agreement on financial and technical assistance was also signed, with the total amount being $156,000. These funds will cover other things such as organising public spaces in the city, improving sanitation and toilet waste treatment, risk management and flood preparedness. All of these things are sorely needed, I think you'll agree. Something that's also a bit on the nose. The Ministry of Tourism has issued a statement instructing entertainment establishments such as karaoke clubs and bars to suspend their business for 2 days during the national election. These establishments were told to shut down on the 22nd of July, which is the day before the election, and on the 23rd of July, which is the actual election day. The statement from the Ministry of Tourism said owners or managers of karaoke businesses, entertainment clubs, bars, discos and beer gardens in the capital and provinces must suspend business activities on the 22nd and 23rd of July. All tourism service owners or managers can provide catering services, but must suspend alcohol sales. I guess we're back to beer and teapots like we were during COVID. I'm very pleased to report that the 24th of July or 24/7 will not be affected by these bans of sales. 24/7 2023 is a very special day for us here at For Real headquarters. More on that later. While on hospitality, or the lack of it, the hospitality industry in the kingdom, which is on the path of resurgence after the 2-year-plus pandemic shutdown, is now facing an acute shortage of skilled workers, including chefs. Industry insiders reveal that the lack of adequate human resources could prove disastrous for the sector, which has been almost destroyed by the pandemic. A senior manager at a leading hospitality group said the industry is heading for a crisis unless the right steps are taken jointly by the government along with players within the industry. Every country in the region, be it Thailand, Vietnam, or Malaysia, is putting in the best efforts to boost their tourism sector and are recruiting highly skilled local workers from across the world. Having travelled to Thailand, Malaysia, and Singapore lately, we can attest to this, as we can report seeing a huge amount of job vacancy signs in all of these countries. A globally renowned chef and dean at the Academy of Culinary Arts in Cambodia said the skilled staff shortage exists across the world. He said the training programs for hospitality staff must take changing circumstances into consideration. While the industry needs to react by improving the general job attractiveness, from the educational perspective, we have found that some of the most important skills for students to use are soft skills. So how can you help when visiting the kingdom? We highly recommend visiting a few of the businesses and organisations providing hospitality training, such as Spoons, Haven, Baby Elephant and Salabai, to name a few in Siem Reap. These organisations are still struggling after the last few years and still need your support to keep doing their good work. In the next story, this elderly man shows you are never too old to do a good job. Well, maybe not the best occupation, but he did excel at it. An elderly foreign national is in custody after a mammoth drug bust in Phnom Penh. The 60-year-old suspect was arrested and more than 100 kilos of drugs and chemicals were confiscated. The haul consisted of 4.6 kilos of methamphetamine, 43 kilos of chemicals, and 53 kilos of uncertain substances. Not to be outdone, the ladies have also stepped up. Cambodia's anti-drug police have also arrested 3 local women for allegedly trafficking illicit drugs, seizing a total of 150 kilos in narcotics. Girl power. Or is that girl powder? These next people felt like they were hit by a train, because they were. A car was badly damaged after its driver carelessly crossed a track while traversing a level crossing in Battambang City. Sources at the scene said that before the incident, they saw train number 6561 driving from west to east. I must say these witnesses have amazing eyesight. Unfortunately, the driver didn't though. Suddenly, a white Highlander car attempted to cross the tracks and was hit by the train. The car was severely damaged and a female passenger was injured. After the incident, experts went down to the scene to measure and bring the car to be stored at the Provincial Road Traffic Office. The Ministry of Water Resources and Meteorology has stated that the kingdom will be affected by low-pressure valleys from Upper Thailand, Laos and Vietnam, with moderate southwest monsoon. So what does that mean? Hallelujah, it's going to be rainy and slightly cooler with temperatures ranging from 24 degrees to 36 degrees across the country. Lastly, another good news story. The Wildlife Conservation Society Cambodia reports a record-breaking 122 royal turtle hatchlings at the Kokong Reptile Conservation Centre during the 2023 breeding season. This is a significant increase from the previous year, which saw 9 nests and 81 eggs, producing just 31 hatchlings. Great news there. Well, that brings us to the end of this week's news, so you're now up to date with all of the most important events in the kingdom. Thank you, Kelly from Autumn in Asia, for today's ride. There's a bit more of the ride, so you can keep watching and enjoy that for another couple of minutes. Don't forget to go over to Kelly's channel and subscribe to get him well and truly over that 1,000 subscriber mark. Sometimes you put out a video and you actually lose subscribers, so it's always good to have a bit of a buffer zone before you go announcing that you've reached a particular number. Wonderful to see him get over 1,000. Thank you for supporting him and thank you for supporting us. Have a great week. We'll see you very soon.